Hello, this is going to be a short video on how to bring SVG assets into Blender, or basically bring in an Illustrator file and extrude it in Blender. So we're going to start off with these letters. If you want to just type something, you could type name or whatever, or use a different font, whatever you wanted to do. So I clicked once, I typed, and now I've got it. Maybe I change it to a different font just so it's interesting. All right, now this is still text file. So what I'm going to do is I like to make a copy first. Press Alt, click and drag. I'll get rid of this. And then I make it into an object. You cannot export a non-expanded object, I believe, into Blender. So I'm going to go to Type, Convert to create outlines, create outlines. And now this is the asset that I want to export. So I'm going to go to File, Export Selection, choose where it's going to go. That's the selection, Scale. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to export that asset. We can increase the size of it when we get into Blender itself. I'm going to put it into this My Drive folder at one time. That's good. Export. It's going to be called Asset2. So I need to know where it's going. That's important. I now know that it's inside this SVG folder, Asset2. Good to go. Now I have opened up Blender. Okay, just a normal Blender file. In here at Lake Braddock, we go down to My Applications, and Blender should be in there. Delete that first thing and press Delete as I hover over it with the cursor. Then I go to File, Import, SVG. I browse for it. It's here, My Drive, one time, SVG, Asset2. Import SVG. It's there. It's really small though. Okay? And there are the curves that is this. There's a couple of curves in there. I'm going to zoom in. We can see it's right there. We should probably zoom this or increase the scale of this as we are working with it, but for all intents and purposes, this is going to work out fine. So I select each letter. All right, I'm going to select this letter. I'm going to go to Object Data, which is this curves. Okay, so I know that it's a curve. I'm going to go to 3D, or actually you might be able to just go straight to geometry. I didn't touch anything actually here. The shape is fine. What I want to do is I want to extrude that shape. And that's 0.01 that I've extruded that. So if I click and drag here, I'm pressing down on the middle scroll button on my mouse. I can see that's pretty decent. I like that. I don't know if we can do it to more than one. I'm going to actually give this a shot. Extrude. No, it doesn't like individually. That's okay. So this data can actually be taken into a 3D printer if you would like to. So this will then be ready for fabrication. All right, again, you're going from the SVG, and then you're going to go to extrude in the object assets. Good luck.